Hey, this is Don, and we are looking at the lease option deep dive. In our last video, we discussed 5 strategies to implement before signing any documents. Today, we're going to look at the second half of the strategy: risk, responsibility, and long-term planning for successful home ownership. I just want to point out, if you want my free checklist for beginners to understand better how lease with option to purchase works, look in the description for the link, and it'll also be linked and pinned in the comment section. So let's get started. A lease with option agreement offers a pathway to home ownership with flexibility, but it's critical to grasp the nuances involved. Here are key areas to consider. First, risk management. You need to evaluate the market conditions and your financial ability or stability before committing. Next is tenant responsibilities. Understand your obligation for property management, repairs, and adherence to the lease terms. Next, purchase option. Be clear on the purchase price, option fee, and the time frame for exercising your right to buy. And then financial planning. Develop a robust strategy for saving for a down payment and securing finances for the eventual purchase. And then legal review. Always have the lease option agreement reviewed by a legal professional to protect your interests. Beyond the basics, what we're covering today, building the initial fundamentals, we'll now examine the critical details that distinguish successful lease option buyers. These next 5 elements are key to ensuring a smooth path to home ownership. Who handles repairs and maintenance? Minor repairs. Tenant buyers often handle routine fixes and basic maintenance tasks. Landscaping, yard care, and outdoor maintenance typically falls to you, the tenant buyer. The major systems: heating, ventilation and air conditioning, plumbing, appliances. Clarify who pays before signing. Get repair responsibilities clearly defined in writing. Unexpected costs can impact your ability to qualify for financing later. Now, what happens if you don't buy? Option-free risk. In most agreements, the option fee is non-refundable if you walk away. The rent credits are forfeited. Any rent credits you accumulated may be lost if you don't purchase. And then extension possibilities. Ask about grace periods and whether the agreement can be extended if circumstances change. Understanding your financial risk. Know what's at stake. A realistic plan is key to a successful rent-to-own agreement. Understanding the financial risks up front empowers you to make informed decisions and prepare for potential changes in life circumstances. As illustrated in the chart to the left, the option fee often presents the highest risk initially, being largely non-refundable. Rent credits can also be forfeited. Additionally, anticipate costs for repairs as a tenant buyer and factor in potential market risk from property value fluctuations. Knowing what you stand to lose and the full financial implications if the purchase isn't completed is crucial for mitigating surprises. Qualification requirements. First, credit score target. Meet minimum credit score for mortgage approval. Income requirements. Meet lender's income and stability requirements. Debt to income ratio. Optimize your DTI to meet lending standards. You need to speak with a professional. Consult a mortgage expert for a strategic improvement plan. Time alone doesn't guarantee approval. Use your option period strategically. Transform renting with hope into a structured plan for home ownership success. First, build your credit and improve it if necessary. Make sure you pay bills on time, reduce debt, and monitor your credit score regularly. Increase your income if you can. Pursue raises. Take side job incomes or career advancement opportunities and save consistently. Build reserves for closing costs and unexpected expenses. Property value and market trends. Historical sales data. Research what the home has sold for in the past and understand value trends. Comparable properties. Check if nearby homes are increasing in value and assess neighborhood stability. And then fair pricing. Ensure that you're not paying tomorrow's value today by doing thorough research. Market appreciation advantage. If the market is appreciating and you lock in today's price, that can be a major advantage. But if the property is overpriced from the beginning, you could be paying tomorrow's value today. Confidence comes from research, not assumptions. Do your homework before committing to a purchased price. Exit strategy and flexibility. Assignment options. Can the agreement be assigned to someone else if needed? What about extension possibilities? Is there flexibility to extend the option period? And then contract flexibility. What happens if different life scenarios occur? Life happens, job changes, relocations, unexpected financial shifts. A strong agreement provides clarity about what happens in different scenarios. From guessing to planning. Repair duties. Clearly define responsibilities. Financial impact. Understand potential losses. Mortgage strategy. Plan for qualification down the road. Market research. Assess property value. And then the exit plan. Know your options. When you know these things, you're not guessing. Instead, you're planning. Your path to home ownership. A lease with option to purchase can be a strategic step from renter to home ownership. By approaching it informed and prepared, understanding your options, and planning for your future, you set yourself up for smart home ownership. Again, make sure you down your free checklist, which appears with the link in the description. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks again for watching.